Well, the National Democratic Coalition in the United States of America, NADECO, USA, has urged the Nigerian President Bola Ahmed Tinubu to resign to save the country from further embarrassment. Well, this is following the going forth and back over the CSU certificates, which President Bola Ahmed presented to the Independent National Electoral Commission when he was vying for the office of the president. Well, this is still serious matters here at Tony TV. Please share our videos, others drop a comment, make them simple and civil. Well, the group in a statement released on September 25th, 2023, claimed that controversies surrounding Tinubu's academic journey at the Chicago State University have put the whole country of over 200 million people in the shame at the global stage. Well, it looks as if we are not taking note of the fact that we are being watched by the whole world. As a matter of fact, I want to believe that when some countries want to watch, certain events, they just tune in to watch Nigeria. Because Nigeria seems to be doing a lot of dramas, with very very sensitive things. Well, in the statement reads that Nigeria is in the throes of a deep international image, domestic and regional crisis bleeding profusely on both national and international stages or levels. It is a nation held in disdain presently at the international stage. Its economy is in shambles and its people are hungry for a change. Well, presently, a dollar is a stone throw from 1,000 naira. Even institutions like Chicago State University find themselves in the precipice of disrepute, teetering on the brink of losing international credibility and accreditation, all due to the wake of destruction left by Tinubu on unwavering pursuit of his questionable presidency. Well, this perilous journey fueled by one man's relentless ambition has led to the heartbreaking ignorance of the coalition or collective suffering of Nigerians by Tinubu and the APC. Well, in a plea to rescue Nigerians from the clutch of Tinubu's questionable ambition, NADECO USA implores Mr. Bola Ahmed Tinubu to liberate himself and the over 200 million Nigerians from the impending implosion. If Mr. Tinubu chooses to resign, perhaps Nigerians will find it in their hearts to forgive, and the secrecy legacy he leaves behind at CSU may no longer be a disdain of its political pursuits. He should be advised to do the needful. Well, there have been several revelations with respect to, because you see, as the matter gets moves on, there are other things that are being unveiled, by the day. Somebody came up from that same university who said that the signatures, who has been able to identify the signatures on the certificates that President Bola Ahmed presented to INEC compared to the original certificates that the CSU present. The question that comes to mind is, what is the CSU trying to do? Are the CSU trying to cover up for something? Are they trying to protect their image? Are they trying to, cover up for the president? Does the president have a direct dealing with, with the with CSU and all of that? Those are questions that roam around in the minds of several Nigerians. In any case, that person who identified those signatures said that the signature that appeared on the certificate that that was presented to INEC by Bola Ahmed Tinubu, that signature belongs to somebody who joined the institution long after President Bola Ahmed Tinubu's certificate was signed in 1979. And so there is no way that person could have signed his certificate. Several other things, several other revelations. Well, you see where the country is today. 1,000 naira, to $1, and think about the economy, everything is, there is no other way to describe what we are in. Well, let's be positive, and that's just the truth. That's all we are left with motivation speaking. The fuel that we have in surplus is being sold at very high cost because we cannot produce just one refinery. Even as a country, as a nation, as the giant of Africa, we don't have just a single refinery. We don't have one aircraft in our national carrier. We don't, nothing is working. I saw a very short video, of maybe I could show that video, but sorry, I can't get it straight away. My director is not, prepared for that. I saw how technology is being used to search out the veins. When there is a need for transfusion and all of that, They just put the kind of the scanner over the person's hand, and it just you just see where the veins are, and the person just goes directly and push. The nurse just goes directly and pushes the vein, I mean the needle into the vein, and then does what it has to do. Unlike in Nigeria, where we still have to beat people's hand to look for veins. Technology is far beyond where we are, and our leaders seem to be, they seem to turn their back on the developments that are happening around the world, and yet they keep moving out of the country. Whenever they have anything as little as body ache, they go to rest abroad, all with the money of taxpayers, people who are sweating and suffering, to make things happen, and then they still move around, they tour the world. This is modern slavery. And to now make matters worse, we have Nigerians, especially young Nigerians, who have adopted the most recent Japa system. People running out of the country, moving out, people who can afford anyway. But then you don't blame them. It's better to have those things that you are paying for than not to have them and you are still paying. You don't have them and you are still paying. I understand a single face meter now costs about 85,000 naira. I mean, these are things that are supposed to be done for us for free. You have to wire to your own house. After you do the wiring and the pole erection, you be the one to come out and say one thing, one thing, one thing. Oh, come on. Come on. Well, it is still serious matters here at Tony TV, talking about the CSU, Chicago State University certificate saga of President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, cum that is being challenged by the presidential candidate of the People's Democratic Party, Atiku Abubakar. And like I would always say, Atiku knows something. That is why he is pressing on that. That seems to be the only thing that Atiku is holding on to make sure that Bola Ahmed Tinubu does not complete or does not go on as the president of Nigeria. But then we'll see how it all pans out, because we'll be giving updates, we'll be checking and seeing how things pan out. I saw a few thoughts. I saw a few thoughts that I want us to look into just before I round up here now. You know, I talked about the negative interpretation of a former president's, a behavior by not caring about the integrity and character or the honesty of the person who succeeds him. He probably did not care about it. He probably did not bother to check. He probably just wanted to fulfill his side of the story and all of that. Because from what President Bola Ahmed Tinubu said in Ogun State, there was a promise, there was an agreement that when you are true, you hand over to us. And that was where the Emilokon slogan came from. And I think, like I've always said, that it's not about who is next. It's about who can help us. As a nation, Nigeria is drowning. Please save us. Let Nigeria breathe. This is serious matters here at Tony TV. Please do share our videos, others drop a comment, make them simple and simple. Thank you very much for watching. God bless you. Bye.